about to come in.
Yeah, dude. It's like what would Rick do right now?
He's got to work on the ending, but
Yeah, it's all right. What's up, dude?
how you been, man?
You know, man, long time since I've seen you.
Yeah.
Just fix my lighting here.
What you been up to?
Not too much, man. To be honest, just chilling. I feel like I just saw you the other day.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, just actually kind of recovered. It's crazy, man. The food, like,
What'd you eat?
I was just down in the dumps, but I didn't. Last time I ate was one, and it just kind of picked me up,
What do you mean recovering from food? Tell me about that.
Also sponsored by Raw Farms. Is it weird to drink milk on the podcast?
No, it's like
that was a thing back in the day. Like you'd have a glass of milk. No one does it anymore.
Gee, dude, is it Sunday already? Maybe we've seen if you tune in live and he's here. Gaz, you're like a well-known figure out here. Like everybody always wants to know who Gaz is. You're like, I thought you had a tech guy. Fucking Willie.
Clearly doesn't pay attention to your life because we're doing this episode. If you watched last week or Monday's episode, you would have known that Luke's going to the Bahamas.
Yeah, it's really true.
But hey, G, do me a favor, click that bell down there.
Like, subscribe, comment. But yeah, Gaz is he's a well-known figure in the community of the Novo podcast. We got the biggest following we've ever had right now, going on 3 viewers. What do we got on Instagram?
2, Sam and Taryn.
And on the TV?
I don't know. I guess they're on Instagram.
Wow. That's dope. So they can comment and fucking rip us probably. They don't have YouTube. But anyway, yeah, what's new, dude? What's new? You didn't dig into that. So I'm going to the Bahamas. Me and
intro.
You. Yeah, intro. I'm Luke Lombardi, part of the Novo podcast. Matt would say during the day I'm a sales rep. In the evenings I'm a world-renowned CrossFit Level 3 coach. Not super well respected, but I do have the credentials from Philly. So over to you, dude. Man. I'll kick it to you, man.
Yeah, thanks, dude. I'm co-host Matt Lombardi. I am software engineer here at Sonos Inc. and a CrossFit Level 3, though not very well known, but pretty high credentials. CrossFit coach, Bird Box certified, CPR certified, and Philly.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna rerun that. So I've been practicing at work.
Dude, actually, pause. You and I were watching Love Is Blind on Netflix, and there's a lot of tech sales guys on that show. Is your type of people cool?
My type of people cool?
Yeah, tech sales guys kind of freaking me out.
Who, me?
There's like 5 guys in tech sales on Love Is Blind.
Why are they all there?
That's that show where you don't see each other. They put a wall between you on Netflix.
Shit.
And then you have to get married once you pick a partner.
Yeah, but are you sure they're tech sales? Are you sure they're not like you?
Yeah, it's tech sales. That's Sam and Tara. They watch that show all the time.
Do they?
Yeah.
You guys are fucked up. Gaz said, I would know if he was a good friend and answered my text. You haven't texted me, bro. Guys, I'm back in the photography game. Back in it this past week, and I was out there shooting the shots. Show them some of the shots I took.
They'll have the show.
Who made their calls when they were on the show? Yeah, did anybody give a call?
No.
They definitely don't hit quota. That's why they're there, Trill. You're right. Definitely don't hit quota. They definitely aren't going to the Bahamas. That's true. Let's see if I could brighten my face up a little bit. Guys, it's a little...
Let's talk about that. So you're going to the Bahamas. What for?
President's Club. So if you Google, if we had a tech guy, we'd pull up what President's Club is. So apparently it's this big thing in tech world. You guys don't have it at your job. I don't think.
I don't have it at Sonos.
I don't think. Do you think they have it at like the police or at nursing or President's Club? What is President's Club? What?
great that you're part of a club. You don't even know what it's about.
Well, I know what it is. It's where they acknowledge top performers across the globe or whatever your organization is. A president's club, also known as variously as a winner's circle or achievers club, is an annual performance goal held by a company to recognize their best performing salespeople across the globe, or again, wherever it might be. So I won last year, top of my division by a landslide. What's up, Jose? Yeah, so I'm going to Bahamas tomorrow, and I'll be there until the following weekend.
Nice. And what are you going to do there?
Guys, I'm really appreciative of you, man. It's fantastic to hear. Chill, go to the beach. I just talked to Kendall about this. So she was packing. She realizes we're going to an island. So I tried to, sell her that to her, that, we're going to be in a bathing suit most of the time. But, she wants to bring some clothes. I don't know if I'll be in a bathing suit. Do I need to go on Ozempic?
I don't think so, but I'll let a doctor answer that. Any doctors in the chat?
Yeah, any doctors out there? We'll have to dig into what Ozempic is. But if my body's not producing it, might be why my body's falling apart.
What is it? Like a hormone?
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping you would know. I normally go to you for like all my guided trusts.
Yeah, right. You dispute the health advice I ever given you.
Well, because most of the health advice isn't good. I mean, Matt had you want to tell the whole chat you disappointed somebody a lot tonight. You really disappointed.
Well, I was going to be my next. Yeah, we can get into that. I guess. Fuck the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So like,
well, we can talk more about the Bahamas. You just know like the work thing. I'm not sure how much we're allowed to talk about stuff.
Well, this is like work meets vacation.
Yeah, it's also true.
You had a baby at this President's Club.
Who did?
Work and vacationing.
Yeah.
Had a baby. It's
gotcha.
President's Club this trip.
Well, we'll do the breakdown. We're going to do a podcast from the Bahamas.
We ain't doing that.
Yeah, we fucking are. What do you think? This is just a Matt show?
We're gonna be just chasing too. Me and Sam were gonna run one.
Oh, go ahead, run one. You've already disappointed him once. Let's see if you can disappoint him again.
Yeah,
tell us about it, man. Tell us about it.
Reflection in the shower. Like, can we string this to a value somehow? So Luke knows all his values. I don't know mine. I'm a piece of shit. I know, but I was thinking about, I was like, maybe this is like I have a deep rooted issue with disappointing people. I hate to disappoint people.
But if it was a value, you would drive it. You would
drive I was
that
thinking,
home.
Does it map it? Can you map it back to a value? Like what value would that be?
Integrity.
I'm just like, I'm the guy that you call when you need something.
Yeah. And then you let him down. I mean,
worse.
We were supposed to do
cancel the pod.
What?
Cancel the pod. Let's go.
This is it. Damn, I'll come pick you up.
I saw that you joined, dude. Let's go do some burpees.
Nick's in too. Yeah, let's just throw down a late night show at the gym. Yeah. So we were supposed to go to the gym. Me and Matt went mountain biking. Did Neil get any shots of us? Photos? Nothing.
No, he was busy.
You didn't take any. Yeah, he was coaching tonight.
Yeah. I have a 6 shot lined up for when we go to Harmon again. I want to get you and Sam like hitting the top with the fog and the sunset.
You assume you're going to be at the top though?
No, I'm going to ride ahead and like get myself set up. It's going to be like a planned shot.
Gotcha.
Doctor's coming back. Hope you're ready, dude. We're going to put you out of business.
Yeah, I'll pull up the cam that we're going to be buying. I'm buying a new camera.
My audio just cuts out. Maybe I have too much gain on.
Guys, I'm buying the Sony AR4. Is that the newest one? 5.
Yeah, they're probably on like 10.
Yeah, send me the best camera to get. What do you feel when you disappointed Sam? We'll break the ice there. You disappointed him, but the real root. What were you thinking in your head? You didn't want to do it, or you did? I never got a solid answer.
I was torn. I could tell Luke really didn't want to do it.
Okay, yeah, and explain that. Explain that a little bit more.
You were like, I'm so tired. I'm wrecked. I'm hungry. I got to do all this packing, whatever fish tank stuff you had to do. And then you were like, yeah, look, Sam just texted us. What should we say? And I'm like, those are the signs you give me that you're not into it. So then I was like, let's pulse check Sam. Let's see where he's at. So I sent him a text and I was like, do you want to do it still? Question mark, like in a friendly, like cool way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't even think he answered. You called him.
I called. Well, no, he answered and he got all like sentimental and he was like, "Look, if you don't, yeah," he's like, "Yeah, if you don't want to do it, are you guys still at the gym?" That whole spiel. And then that's when you lost your shit. And then I called him and I ran through it,
That's
man.
the pulse. The pulse check showed that he actually really wanted to do it. It was important to him.
But old Matt would have been like, "All right, let's go." You would have talked me into it.
I was trying to rally back into it.
I was down. You would were like crying about not being able to eat. For some reason, you refuse to fucking eat food whenever you come to Kendall's house and mine.
I'll go right now. This is what we want to do.
If that, yeah, but now you're just a people pleaser. We can read right through you.
Yeah. What value is that? Is what I'm trying to find out.
Do you know any values? Do you have any values at all? Chat, I want everybody to take a pause.
We're trying to discover the value is what I'm saying.
Let's drop some values in the chat. Okay. We need some values. I need some ideas here. My values, I got 5 of them. It's about time you get back into it. You should have never quit. You guys were too good at it. Yeah.
Just leave it up on the screen. She's never said anything nice about us.
Yeah. Take a picture with it. Bend down a little bit, Matt. Get your head closer to it. Do you have any values that you know of?
No, I told you this 20 times. No, I'm trying
we
to figure
gotta
out what values are.
Well, how having
kind of a value.
You think that's a value?
No, I'm saying this could link to a value. You don't think so? Could we trace this to a value?
Well, we got to understand what's important to you.
Not letting people down.
So what would you tie that to? I mean, that can be your value. Like a value can be like, accountability or disappointment or what's like a word that would like anti-disappointment is a value. Like you're an anti-disappointer. You'll never disappoint. Matt's value might be accountability. That's accountability is a good one. You get disappointed for other people when you feel like you've let them down. So imagine this. I'm the member that comes to the gym and I stop coming. You typically get disappointed for them.
Right.
Loyalty, I don't know how loyal. No, I think Matt's pretty loyal. Like if I had shit going down in my life, like I think about this.
Here's where my loyalty though comes into question. This ties into the disappointing people thing. Like, what if you and Ken break up and you're like, Cutter?
What would you do?
I don't know, because Ken's my friend.
Trill would fucking have my back.
Yeah, Trill would. More Kenny in a second. But you two, that's your two's like kryptonite. You guys are just fucking like,
we're ride or die for each other, bro. We have each other's fucking back.
Yeah,
piss Trill off and I'll fucking go where Trill goes. If Trill says, "Hey, we're done with that bitch," we're done. And then it's vice versa, the other way around. Trill's cut people from me. Like completely out of like she doesn't even talk to them anymore. And she never even knew them. There's been times.
So that's where my loyalty comes into question. I think it's weird that I'm drinking milk on the air.
I can tell we were just with Neil too, because there's like you saying that. I just like can already hear him in my head saying fucked up shit.
Yeah. Some dumb breast milk joke.
Yeah, that's from my head. He would say something about that. Loyalty. There was something I was gonna say about like somebody being loyal. Oh, I had a question. You are in a predicament. Okay. I don't know if this is related. Quantum. I don't know if this is related to values, but I think it is. And it could be in a way.
Chantel, what up? She says hi, Luke.
Chantel, what up? What up? She's still in the Philippines.
Oh no, she's still there.
I think she's still there. Watching live though, the podcast. You're in a quantum, a predicament, some sort of issues going on in your life. Okay. And I'll give you some different scenarios. First, scenario one. You need money. Okay. You're in a fucked up situation and you need money. I don't know the number. I don't know the value. Who are you going to? Top 3 people.
To ask for money?
Yeah. You not even ask for money. Be like, I'm fucked up big time and I need help, man. Who you going to? And like you can say we can make this like they have to like have the money to help you financially in this situation, and or it could just be like anybody, like somebody that would be like, I'll go fucking do whatever I got to do to help you get this, man. It's gonna be fucking crazy, crazy ride. Like I don't know if Rick's making any of those, but I want to give him
Fucking probably Trill.
Okay, so she's your number
she's
one. Because what?
For money, she's like my wife. I mean,
okay, so Trill's number one.
I have to pick 3 people.
Yeah, I said your top fucking 3.
Top 3.
Trill's in the same predicament as you. Who's number 2? Where you go to Trill and Trill gets fucking run over by the mafia that's chasing you down. All of a sudden you're like, all right, Trill's dead. My wife's dead. What?
I'd have to go to Chet.
Jet. Okay. Yeah, it's a good call. He might be in my top one too.
Yeah. See, like, I don't think I would ask for money. I would just like, I mean, I would ask for the money, but I would try to like trade. Like I'd work for Chet. I'd fucking clean his house or whatever it fucking took.
This is what I think. So now see, we're starting to uncover some more values here. You have some sort of like some sort of heroic feeling. Like you need to feel more masculine or something. Yeah, he's definitely not loyal. True. I didn't even get pick number 2. Like the fuck,
For
bro.
money, you're not that guy.
I'm not that guy. And I didn't say they had to be rich. I get it. I ain't rich, bro. But you don't think I'd have your back no matter what happened?
I don't know.
got a fucking 850 credit score. I'll go get credit lines for you. Like anybody out there watching, like you can come to me. I promise.
Yeah, in the chat, who would go to Luke for if they were in a financial jam and needed some cash?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got to pick your rich people. I get it. Like I'd bang my door on
position where you have to ruin your credit score.
What?
I wouldn't want to put you in a position where you ruin your credit score, though. That's
but like in the end of the day, like a serious note, what like none of that shit fucking matters. Yeah. Last time I even touched my credit was like, over, dude. Like the next time I'm gonna touch my credit is like when I go to buy a house in Montana, and it's like that's the next time and the last time.
I don't know who number 3 would be.
I got some people in mind. I know who my tops would be.
All right, who do you got?
Yeah, the world runs on credit. Money's not even fucking real, bro. Think about it. What backs the US dollar up?
I don't know, but you can buy gold bars from Costco.
Yeah, with fucking fake money. What'd you want that for?
A gold bar? Well, that's because when the apocalypse happens, you'll be a fucking millionaire.
Yeah, but that's not even like
got 3 of them.
Yeah, probably does somewhere on that fucking server that he built. It's probably made out of gold.
Jaying up
Instagram pops off. Maybe we got to switch platforms.
Yeah,
YouTube's just not the way to go. My top 3. I mean, you used to be the number 1, but I've just check credit unions. Runs a real fucking tight trip over there, right, Trill? Runs a real tight ship. The interest rates, when the economy had an economical shift, the interest rates went quadruple of what the feds were even saying they were allowed to be over there. My life currently right now, I mean, I'd have to hit up VJL. Like he would die if he to just figure out whatever it was. I hit up Vince. He'd be number 1. Number 2, I'd probably fucking walk right in. Yeah, I'd hit Check Credit Union up. And then all else fails in my life now, homeboy fucking Ollie. I'd fucking knock on his motherfucking door, all cryptic. I'd say, let's go for a ride. I'd be like, look, man, I need this. I need this now. Like, shit, here's what's happening. And I know 2 things with him would happen. He'd say, I've already wired it to you. I knew it was happening. Or he would try to be the big guy and he'd step in. But I'd go to him,
Yeah, I like those.
You think that's a bad pick?
No, those are good.
Yeah, okay. I see the judgment rolling in from the chat that I didn't pick some of you out there. There's a reason, okay? I just know you don't have my back.
What value is that? What'd you find out there?
Yeah, so that's where I was going with. I was trying to think in my head. Yeah, I've been having short-term memory loss lately. Where the Ozempic might come in.
The Ozempic, dude.
Yeah. So like the value.
You hear that?
We got a caller.
We got a fucking caller.
Caller number 9. Welcome.
Caller. You're on the. They just hung up on us.
Caller number 9. Thanks for calling.
It's
Okay.
like Kent's number.
What's the number?
Does it end in 6-5?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, fake
A
caller.
fucking prank caller. We're doing prizes tonight, so we're gonna go off on a raffle. Caller number 37 wins $1,000.
No t-shirts apparently in the works.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I mean, he hasn't been here in a while.
What's his company called?
Which one?
His company, Jamie's Master Prince.
I think so. I forget. You know how I am with the text. I asked him for an Instagram. He doesn't have. Is Matt autistic?
Altruistic, dude.
Jose said we were autistic the other day. That's why I said that. Values. I mean, they're what you want. They're what you want. You don't trust. You have very little trust. Maybe one of your values is the opposite of that. So like you're very methodical. One of your values is that you need to be like super like thought driven.
I don't have trust.
No, you have trust. Like it just takes a while to build the trust with you.
You think?
Yeah, like think about how many people you trust in your life. Like you didn't even come to me, and I've been in your life for 15 years.
I trust you. I just don't think you're the right guy for the job. Like I don't want to put that burden on you. You're younger than me.
Not that guy, pal. Not that guy.
That's a Philly saying.
It's not a Philly saying. It's that COVID video when the guy like was like, you're not that guy, pal. You guys know that one. Gaz would know it. He's up to date on what's happening in the world. I mean, my values, personal growth and development, I throw into one. Health, define it. We've talked about this 100 times. The chat should know my personal values. Health, fitness is part of that, but overall just, being happy and all this other stuff. Adventure, are like my top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 3 is a good number too.
Yeah.
I think things start to overlap too much once you like start having more than 3 values.
Well, I think some of them, like then the other one, like my other one's family, and like family's defined of like, yes, my personal family, but then like the other people around me, like you, Trill, Gaz, Ken, like the other people, the friends.
Chips. Yeah.
Yeah. The dogs, like, my homeboy. So I think 3 is like where you can really ride it home, but yeah, we'll figure yours out, man. Figure yours out.
Yeah, part of me wants to just copy yours.
Wait, what?
Part of me just wants to just copy yours. Can you not hear me, dude?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Oh, that video is mad. Oh, yeah. Gaz knows what video I'm talking about, though. I'm not that guy, pal. Think about that. COVID was 4 years ago.
Crazy.
4 fucking years ago. Time flies. We're also 4 months into the new year.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which brings us to our next segment, mantras.
Oh, yeah, mantras.
Do you have any mantras that you live by?
I wrote one down on my work computer, and I don't fucking know where I put it. Let me check. It's got to be somewhere in my phone. It's in Salesforce. I ain't signing on my computer.
It's a lot of work. I just put it in there.
Because I was listening to a podcast while I was cleaning up my accounts at work.
Yeah.
I was like organizing. I think I wrote it under one of the qualification notes of one of the accounts. It was like, I think I can use this against somebody. I was listening to a podcast. Like, that's a really cool saying. So I wrote it down under the qual notes in Salesforce, and yeah, that's how that ended up there. What's your mantra that you live by? There's something we used to say all the time years ago. All the fucking time.
I remember what it was.
All the time, I remember.
It wasn't the C'est la vie or whatever that fucking Latin saying is. Or
C'est la
excuse
vie, the French one.
it
Don't
wasn't
look. Yeah, that wasn't like our mantra. Don coup was another one I used to say.
that.
Shove it up your ass in French. That was the only thing they've ever taught me in the restaurant. Don
We say
coup.
"oi" a lot too.
Oi, yeah, we used to run around and say oi, but like mantra, like things that we're doing in life that we like live by on a day to day. Does anybody got a good one, Gaz? Go with the flow is like something you used to do, something like you're like jellyfish you used to talk about all the time.
When I was depressed, I was just lost like a jellyfish floating around in the ocean of life aimlessly.
Top mantras to live by. The one we used to say had something to do with people. It was like, I'll show you the world, dude, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear us like saying it now.
Yeah, I'll show you the world or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Probably on an old Instagram post. Guys, I want you to go through my Instagram and find it for me.
Yes.
Top mantras to live by. These are Google's top 15. I am enough. I love myself. I'm proud of myself. I trust myself. I'm at peace. These are like,
they also be self-driven.
I don't think so. These are like the new ones, 2024 version. You know, but in my mind, when I think of a mantra, like no, those are fine. I think of more of like, here's something I live by. Like without this saying in my head, not that I wouldn't make it by, but I wouldn't be who I am today. But I did see a cool quote from James Dean the other day. Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today.
It's a good one.
I like that. You know who else had a fucking good one?
Mine used to be I won't let you down, but I fucking ruined that.
You used to say that?
Yeah, I won't let you down.
Why? Who'd you let down?
Dude.
There's one I want. One of my favorites. We'll play it actually.
Yeah, chat. Feel free to call in. Live number right here down there. Tell us your mantras. Drop it in the comments.
Hold on. I'm typing in YouTube.
Come with me. I'll show you the world.
I fucking forget the one. Who's the actor? Long hair. He's got what? No.
Momoa?
No. McConnell. Is that his name?
Taryn says he Tangata ki tahi.
What's that mean? Is that Thai or Vietnamese?
Which means walk with me, I'll show you.
That's pretty dope. Say it again.
Walk with me, I'll show you.
Yeah, but now say it in the other way you did.
Ki Tangata ki tahi.
That's dope. Do you have that tattooed?
Maori proverb. That's what it is. We're not Vietnamese, like you said.
Yeah, shit. What's that actor's name? He's got the southern swang to him.
I mistranslated that. It was actually means a man who speaks once.
A man who speaks once. Hence, that's why she loves Sam.
Or it could also mean is good for his word. That's what she lives by. She's good for her word.
It's pretty dope. Do you have that tattooed?
Taryn, do you have any tats? That reminds me, I gotta get a tat soon, like ASAP.
I just saw this tattoo artist from Korea is coming to LA April 15th to May 5th. And he does traditional style tattoos. They look fucking rad. I was going to send it to you and Sam on Instagram, but neither of you fucking ever answer me, so I'm done with it.
Taryn's a clean girl.
No tats.
What Caleb calls them, clean boys.
Clean boys? That's what he calls you.
And me and Aaron.
Aaron surprises me that he doesn't have tattoos. I was super like never gonna get any. Then I got one.
That
Then
was
it just
there.
went. Then it went the opposite way. Just kept getting them.
The first one was the map, right? Then the
Yeah.
compass.
Yeah, it was just the map, and then one day I just went off the rails. I would just show up to like the tattoo house right down the street, and I would just get tattoos like from off the wall. And then I found like custom ones, and I was like, I want fucking Asian girl tattoo it, and that's what started to happen. It was just like they would just do it. I remember one of the piece of advice that Kyle, or it was somebody told me. I think it wasn't Kyle. That's kind of what I just learned on my own. Was like, just trust them. It's their job. Do it. Just say what you want. Don't try to give them like a custom design because it never turns out the way you want it to. Because tattoo art is different.
Yeah. Let the artist be the artist.
Yeah, let the artist be the artist. If you were an artist, you'd be the tattooer. Not like an artist, but it's just different. The layers doesn't have the same depths as if you're drawing on paper.
What are you researching, dude? Really looking for that mantra.
Yeah, I got the dude. I remember.
Chat, any other mantras? Drop them in the call in, drop it in the chat, comment section. We want to hear from you. It's Friday night, shooting the shit with the boys. I can't believe it's Friday already.
You know, Savant and all those guys, or just like other podcasts where it's like these live calls. They just like shoot the shit. There's awkward silences. They're just quiet. Savant does this thing. All right, I found it. The Matthew McConaughey one. Have you ever heard it?
The green lights one? All right, go ahead, say it.
It was like he says his whole thing. He goes through this whole thing and he says, I talked about his future self. And that's who he's always chasing. Want me to play it for the chat? Is that legal? Is that legal?
Yeah.
We'll go to fucking jail for this. Guys, talk me off a cliff. Am I allowed to do this? I spelled his name up there.
We can't hear it. Did you share the audio?
How do I do that? Present. Share screen.
Yeah.
Some screens let you share audio. Look for the share audio checkbox next to the window. Okay, share screen. Must not let me share audio. To share audio, share a tab or screen instead. Okay. Can you hear it now? What'd you get out of that, dude?
That's to unpack. He had me going except for like the last part. So his hero who he's chasing is himself.
Yeah, he's always chasing his better self. He's always chasing excellence. He's always chasing something that's unattainable because he always can do better, is what I got from it. Yeah. Is like, I'm never content because there's always more. I can always do better. I can always be a better person. And I can acknowledge, you have to acknowledge that. That's what I got out of it.
That's good.
What did you get out of it? Not that.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a hero?
Yeah. Vince Lombardi the first, dude. Pop. That was a joke. He's a goat. Yeah.
Fucking Pop. What about him was your hero?
I mean, there's a lot to say about the guy. He was
this podcast getting deep tonight.
Super trusting.
Can't handle this.
Trusting dude. I don't know how to explain it. Like, Pop. Like, you'd fucking hang out with him a day. You never touched a saw in your life. He'd be like, yeah, Luke, go cut this piece of wood for me. He'd trust you 100%. He'd show you how to do it.
I think I think you carry that trait too. You always, you always force me to do stuff that I don't like. Think I should be doing.
I love McConaughey. I'd have to second that. He's my favorite.
Yeah, a rat now. Is that what he goes?
Yeah. All right.
So Pop would be your hero. Yeah. No, I would say like the trust.
Who's your hero?
Cool. Did we finish with yours?
Yeah, that was my hero.
Oh, that was your hero.
Yeah, what you think that was a lead up?
I thought you were just, gonna start to get like sentimental about it, like that it teaches you something, that it allowed you to become the person you became.
I think I struggle to be him every day. Like I don't think I'm there.
What about the other three things? Who do you look back on and thank you for like making you the person you are today, Pop?
Nah, you dude.
I said, is that for real, dude?
Yeah, that's you, man.
God, is that for real, dude? Not Rick?
Nah, not Rick.
Um, it's a sentimental podcast. Gaz, look, man. I've looked up to you for a while. I can't. I hate this desk. We need to build a new one. I keep hitting the legs.
Yeah, we could build a new one, dude.
I'm too jittery. My hero. I put a lot of thought into that my whole life. I'm always thinking about it. Some drives home from work. I don't even play music. I just think.
Do you not have one? You can't put your finger on it.
Can't.
I think it's all right if you don't have one.
Yeah, I don't know if I have one.
I will say you gravitate a lot of people that want to be that for you, or they want to be a mentor.
Yeah.
Or like almost a father figure.
Yeah. I feel like me and Vince were super, super close, but Vince is more of like life is crazy with Vince. And a lot of people around me. Normally I feel that I'm constantly growing with people around me. Like Vince, we're always learning something from each other. It's like stuff that I learn in my life and my job. Like I love that he respects my opinion. And like I'm not going to him and telling him how to do fucking stuff that I have no experience doing. But like my optimism, I think maybe I'm not the most optimistic person, but like for some reason I have that confidence with him. Maybe we're just in life or general. Maybe I'm optimistic with certain things. Like, when I'm mountain biking and never done it before, I'll try it. Like that's a dumb example, but me and Vince, moral of the story is like really close with him, but I'm justifying the fact why he's not my quote unquote, we'll call it hero. So that's what I'm doing right here, chat. Justifying him, acknowledging the fact, yes, me and Vince were super close, but would I say he's my hero? No, Vince, I hope you don't get upset about that, but I don't think I have a hero yet.
What about fictional?
Fictional hero?
Yeah.
Big superhero. Big superheroes, yeah. If I had to like pick fictional, like fake or like a real fiction, like person.
You don't have to pick. It's just, do you gravitate towards someone as a hero or role model? No. Okay. You just beat to your own drum.
No, I don't beat to my own drum. Absolutely not. But like, would you say you're my hero?
No, I don't think so. I
don't know if I have one. It's a tough one. I'd have to really think about it. I'll come back to you in 2 weeks. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I'll spend the next 2 weeks thinking deep about it.
On those drives, you need to self-reflect.
I think there's a lot of people.
You've been let down a lot too, I think.
Myself?
Like, yeah, you have been let down a lot.
Yeah, with people around me where I was like, I trust this person. Like this person.
In your youth. Yeah.
Like stuff like the CrossFit gym, for example. Like there's that whole story.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, tennis coach was like all this shit. Vishal was my boy. Then he went to India and never came back.
Just fucking managed to become an actor, right?
Yeah, he kept saying he was going to come back. It was like, I was so distraught. What?
He made that movie, remember? You sent me the trailer.
Yeah, Vince did.
Yeah.
No, I think what happened was like, I don't think he had any intentions of coming back. And like, tried to set me up. I think he wanted me to go to England to play tennis at the academy because I think it was visa related that he was leaving. And he's like, all right, I'll be back, blah, blah, blah. Went back, they got married and never came back. Dude, I was distraught. I would ask like weeks later. It's like, when's he coming back? Never fucking came back.
Fucking let you down, dude.
Yeah, let me down.
Fucking hero.
Yeah, he could have been my hero. I could have been playing tennis at an elite level, dude. But fucking it's fucked up. I've let myself down one too many times too. Like I put a lot of hard work into things and I just don't think like I follow through on the execution piece,
You think that's related to you just being a cutter?
No, because like think about this. Like I had all like intention with the CrossFit stuff. Got a job at Procore, cut it. Ended the gym career.
Yeah,
Same
that's what I'm
thing
saying.
with
I think you're just so okay with just
change.
letting things done, like just letting it go. It's like, well, some things.
Yeah, some things. No, I think most things, it's just some things take longer.
Yeah. I don't know. You got a little bit of both. You're definitely a better cutter than most people, but there were some rafts that you're still holding on to quote Jay
Still
Shetty.
to this day.
I think so.
Holy shit. You'll have to write it down and send it to me and let me know what.
Yeah.
The fish tank, dude, I love it still. It's like
No, not the fish tank.
I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to do some self-reflection. But so that was just one part of that clip right there. That was a 3.5 minute clip. And we skipped the first 40 seconds. There's a lot to it. Anybody out there want to call in? You know, it's a live
mantras.
show.
Erica, you're on here. What's your mantra that you live by?
Yeah, there's a lot of you in here. Like all of you jump in.
I want to know people's values. I don't know mine. I'm trying to figure them out. I thought I was onto something with like not wanting to disappoint people, but we don't seem to know what kind of value that would mean.
I don't think it's that it's not a value. I think it is a value. I think it's more related to the fact that there's something else associated with it.
Yeah, what is that? Thanks, Sam, for bringing that to my attention tonight. Appreciate it.
I mean, he's still mad at you. He won't even answer text messages. What are some of the
go ahead.
No, go for it. I want to hear the new topic.
We have a lot written down, so we got to move to the next. We got a caller, 805. All right, local dog. Should I let it ring a few times?
Yeah, let it ring. It's what I normally do, and then answer like the cold caller because we don't know who it is. Caller number 9.
Caller number 9.
Yeah.
Oh, caller number 9.
What up? What do we win?
37 would be the lucky number.
Yeah, 37 would be the lucky number. So nothing yet.
It's just the guy we needed to talk to. I didn't know you were watching. Yeah, you probably got a ton of mantras and values.
Well, actually, we just turned it on because we didn't know it was on. We turned on like 2 minutes ago, and it said call, so we called. We're kind of coming in blind.
No, you're fine.
We're just talking about mantras. Can they hear me?
Do the right thing when no one's looking.
That's a good. He shot that off quick.
Yeah, that's a good one. Do the right thing when no one's looking.
Wait, my failure is not my finale.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Do you guys live by those?
Those aren't my words. Those aren't my words.
Like that.
But do you live by it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, those are really good ones. I think I would have one similar to the failure one. I don't know if I call it like to say it the same way, but it's like similar in my back of my mind is like when shit gets hard, just keep going type of deal.
Like the WOD today?
Yeah, it was tough.
Was that?
Neither of you guys did it, huh?
No.
No. Giving my central nervous system a little bit of a rest.
Who's responsible for making those anyway?
This week was a tough one. That one was special guest WOD. The rest were me this week. That one was a special guest. Actually, no, 2 this week were not me.
That was a punch in the face today.
Today, yeah. I saved you guys a little bit. It was going to be deadlifts, and I put the squats in there. Just give everybody a little bit of a lower back rest.
Matt added a squat to the man maker.
You'll have to send him the YouTube clip.
Yeah, I gotta send you guys.
Yeah,
I know the one. I think everyone watched the New Balance one, the bodybuilding one, and that didn't look right to me. So I found ones from some CrossFit gyms, and that's the one I was going. The New Balance one looked really chintzy, and their form looked really bad, so I didn't like that one.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
I'm trying to remember how we used to do the man makers. I think it was a squat clean 2 into a thruster.
That's how we did it at Janice's gym.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we did too. Me and Jamie. But I have to ask him though. I forget.
What was the hardest part, Chris? The man makers?
Oh my gosh, the man makers. I was
Yeah.
in. I just kept doing them after the clock beeped because if I were to have cut the reps, I would have just walked out the door and said I can't do this.
Oh,
It was
one of those
I
mods.
yeah. There was I just had to keep moving forward until it was over. If I had any adjustment at all, I would have walked right out the door. It was,
Well, yeah, the shitty thing about
wanted-
like one rep takes you what, like 15 to 20 seconds.
yeah, well, they were getting really silly at the end too because I was kind of crawling up, and then it was
I tried to tell the morning, like, pick something light, and then especially pick something light for the front squat so that you could at least give yourself 30 seconds before the man makers.
Mm.
But some of the front
Yeah, I
squats got
didn't.
hard
I
for
went the
people.
opposite direction. I went. Everything felt very heavy, and I had at the end maybe 5 to 10 seconds rest if I was
Damn.
lucky, if any.
Yeah.
So just extra heavy across the board.
Yeah.
Trillion
Shit.
said Nick died too, and that was his workout. I warned him.
Yeah, Nick wrote that one. He didn't tell you guys that he wrote it?
Oh, he wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his
No.
special appearance for the week.
Hence the name Saint Nick. I get it.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything?
No, he came in at 3:30. I was bolting out the door as a
Uh.
date with my granddaughter.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I have a whole list of his stuff. Like, he sent me a whole list. A lot of people have just been sending me wads, and now I got to just start to like put him in where I can put him in. Throwing a whole week together is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Trill said Nick did tell everybody that he did it. Was he excited, Trill? Hopefully he was excited. Did you guys see the part, Chris, on the YouTube clip that we played?
No.
You missed that part. That was a good part. You would have liked that one.
It was Matthew McConaughey's speech where he's talking about what
His
he's thankful
future self.
for.
Yeah.
Going through a gratitude list.
Kind of. He was accepting an award, and it was just kind of like, there were three. He broke it up into 3 different categories.
Yeah.
We'll go back and check.
Yeah, you have to listen to it.
We'll definitely go back and check it out.
Yeah, you have to look. It was one of my favorite ones. I've listened to that one a bunch of times, different times. He said, if you hate it, Luke programmed it. If you like it, Nick programmed it. That's what everybody always says.
Chris, since we got you on the horn, or Trisha, both of you, you got a quickie for us? Book or movie recommendation, and why?
I can go book recommendation. Comfort Crisis.
Comfort Crisis. All right. Do you know the author by
Comfort
chance?
Crisis. I do. Michael Easter.
Okay.
I believe it's Michael Easter. I know his last name's Easter. I'm in his next book now called Scarcity Brain. So, Comfort Crisis is really good. Deals with he goes on a caribou hunt, and it's very tough thing to do, and he kind of goes in and out of the caribou hunt, and then a chapter on some science about how we all live in this too comfortable of a world, conditioned and cushioned, and
that's interesting.
and how that affects our health. And it's a really, really good dynamic book. The next one that I'm reading now is called Scarcity Brain. It's he goes to Iraq and follows a drug called Captagon, which is huge in the Middle East, and it's a stimulant. And it goes in and out of chapters on how addiction affects societies, and how all the way down to phone addictions and everything like that. It's really fascinating stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it, folks. Quickies by Chris.
Quickies by
There you go.
Chris.
Reading the book called Descartes' Era, which error, which talks about how the somatic and the emotions are held in the body and how they complement how we think and the decisions we make. Whereas before, science didn't really acknowledge emotions as being influential on the neurological pathways. And so now they're making that connection. And so it's interesting.
That's cool. What's it called?
The Scarface era.
The
Error.
Scarface
And
error.
The guy that wrote it is Antonio Damasio.
Nice.
Yeah.
Antonio Damasio. Wish I had a cool name.
You do.
Not like Antonio.
Do you guys remember Laverne and Shirley? Or are you too young for that?
It sounds familiar.
Does not sound familiar.
It's an old sitcom. So anyways, one of the girls' last name was DeFazio. So that's what it reminds me of anyway. But I'm a lot older than you guys. So.
Not much older than me. You guys need to give us a movie. Give us a movie recommendation.
And then we got to go to sleep. Because we're old.
Matt's the movie expert. I can't even tell you the last time I watched a full movie. Baby Driver. I watched that at work the other day.
No, I thought you watched, what was it called? Salt?
Yeah, Saltburn. But like Baby Driver, I watched at work for the first time the other day. I thought that was a good movie.
Okay, let's check that one out. I'm
Baby.
What is it called?
Baby Driver. I think
Baby
that was
Driver,
popular
yeah.
about a while ago. I remember
It's
that.
an old school movie.
I really liked Oppenheimer. I thought that screenplay was epic. I mean, there's a lot of content, a lot of characters, and the dialogue was so compelling. And it was a long movie, and you didn't feel the length of it because the screenplay was written so well. That's a good movie.
I still need to see that. Yeah, Jerry Maguire. Trillian says.
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like the Truman Show too. That's a classic Jim Carrey movie.
Let's go back and watch that.
Yeah.
Those are good recommendations this week. And I'll have to go back and watch the Truman Show and catch Baby Driver.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night, you awesome people.
Good
And
night.
I always
Good
like
night.
all the walks, even if Nick, right, or whoever, they're always enjoyable. So thank you guys for making our gym so special.
Did you do Tuesday's WOD, Trisha? I thought of you on that one. The row and running one.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
I was dying on that. Chris
Who
was
was?
too. Me and Chris.
Oh.
He was right next to me.
Next threshold. That was the threshold. I was at my threshold the whole
Yeah.
time on that workout.
That was the row run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the bike. I did 1K,
Yeah,
so it wasn't that
still-
hard like if I was running, but
I'm sure it was still
I
brutal.
enjoyed it.
It looked easy on paper,
I
but
wasn't tired at all. It was really nice to do something where I didn't feel like I was like gonna die, and that's
Oh.
because there's that rest.
yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Thanks for calling.
See ya. A lot of fucking movies we gotta watch. I'm behind on the times.
Yeah. Ollie wants to have a movie night at the gym. That's kind of a good idea.
Is that what he commented?
Yeah, we're gonna need like a movie. We need like one person though in command, Ollie, because that could get wild real easily. You gotta
Yeah, it's
have
gotta
one
be.
person. They pick the movie.
Yeah.
Don't make
Here's
it
what.
democratic, kind of thing. Autocratic.
Yeah.
I like Stune, but Sam and Taryn hated it.
I think a lot of people did because it was just long.
Yeah. But anyway, we had some content here written down, some things to talk about. One of the questions is, why do girls love to pop pimples, and do all girls?
What is it? Repeat
You
it.
gotta call it. Someone wants to answer this question. All right.
I think it's
Caller number 10.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What up, Jose?
Hey.
You're live on the air. What are you doing tonight?
Hey, I just hear you guys are talking. What the heck?
What do you mean? We're all game.
Guys, we are on the way to work.
Oh, okay. Does Sandra try to pop your pimples?
Always.
Yeah. See, all right. So it's a girl thing.
Girls are fucked up.
You want to be married with Latina? That's the point.
I don't know.
Does Sandra try to pick your unibrow, your eyebrows?
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's just you, Luke.
Just me? Girl
Hey,
doesn't do that to you?
What's that? What's that?
No.
So you guys told me how was you guys win bikes yesterday, last night?
We did bikes last night and today.
Someone called?
We did Harmon, and then we did the cross. Have you been to the cross yet?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
short.
You look at the bike?
Yeah, he
You look
survived.
at the bike?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
sir.
survived a little bit. It was
Last time
tough.
I heard my pretty good story from Luke. Yeah, pretty good for you guys.
You need to show us the ride for Santa Rosa in Camarillo. I think Luke would like that one.
Nah, let's do it.
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
these days, when you guys feel free.
All right, we'll make that happen.
Yeah, we'll have to do it. I think he said he couldn't do that well.
Say something for him.
We're gonna miss Luke because he's going now for 1 week, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Herman's gonna be upset.
Oh, for sure he is. But he's ready for tomorrow.
Is he?
Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow's his day. He loves that wad.
Yeah. So Matt is gonna beat us very bad.
What, 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Well,
I
perfect.
can't wake early. I'm not a late person.
It's supposed to rain
I can't
tomorrow,
believe-
so I figured you'd be at the gym.
I can't believe Luke or Matt up in the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. Hell no.
What is it?
I can't believe it. You guys wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to open the gym. Not for me.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Matt, they're crazy. I
It's
refuse to
free,
do it.
though, man. Yeah.
I refuse to do it. It just makes me feel sick.
Yeah,
You guys are going to
Matt
work
told me-
tonight.
Yeah. So Maile told me, he said, hey, you need to show up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Just to try it out. I said, no.
Yeah, hell no.
There's going to be like a big punish.
Working out in the
That's why
morning is a
we
whole
did
different
it.
thing.
Yeah. That's why we did this. It wasn't mad and the day. If we're going to see it later, it's not. We always sleep at 8 o'clock at night. Nah.
Where are you headed to work?
I'm on the way to Camarillo.
Oh, okay.
On the way
Gotta
to
work.
Camarillo. Yeah.
It's 9
It is,
p.m.
I don't. Well, I have to start at 6 o'clock, but things to do, calling lazy. I go every time after 6 o'clock.
Do you have a mantra, Jose? What's your mantra that you live by?
What is it?
Like a mantra, like a saying that you live by. Do you have one?
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Like what motivates you on your day to day? Is there like a saying?
Well, one of the motivated and then the motivation to do it. What is it? I lost the communication. Say what?
Like it's like a saying that you say to yourself to motivate yourself.
Oh, I motivated myself is to be in work, to have work.
All right.
And be have
What-
with my friends.
What gets you to keep doing that?
What?
Like the mantra for me is, or for like CrossFit, hard work pays off. So hard work,
Oh, yeah.
like what's something that you
Yeah,
say to
yeah.
yourself, or when Herman says he wants to go to sleep and you tell him, get the hell up, or something like that.
Yeah, well, for me, that kind of work is the first time I heard that word is be active, to be prepared when I'm getting old.
Uh-huh.
There
I'm
you go.
young.
All right. Yeah.
Be prepared when you're old.
Yeah. Motivated to be active, doing exercise, and doing more CrossFit like all as I can.
I like it.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
Keep working hard.
Yeah.
Live, laugh,
Yeah.
love.
yeah. Because
Like those
the
are ones
work, the hard work that you do now, that is your rewards when you get in 65 or 70, I believe.
Yeah, you want it to pay off then.
Yeah.
Put your time in now.
Yeah. I am 47, actually. 47.
Nice. You're almost at 50.
Yeah. I'm almost to 50. Yeah. I have a friend that says he's already 50. I say I want to be when I go when we go to restaurant. I'm gonna go with you because I want to be discount from you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
50.
that's pretty good.
Does death scare you? Is that a bad question?
No,
No, not at all. No.
you're ready.
No, I feel like a experience.
Yeah.
Getting ready because feel more experience. Yeah.
Do you feel like it
Every
gets
day.
more comfortable the older you get?
I'm not happy. I'm not happy with every year coming, but I don't feel bad for every year. Every time coming. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new new discover.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Thing. Yeah. That's why I'm celebrating my birthday.
That's right. You celebrate it. I got rid of mine. I don't age. I deleted it.
Maybe you got rid of it because you're scared of death.
Yeah, I hate that idea.
No, even someday I forgot my wife. She always remind me.
Yeah, of course.
She
She loves
birthdays.
They're her favorite thing.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she know when Luke's birthday is?
Who?
Sandra know when Luke's birthday is?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she knows.
I'll have to tell her.
I don't think she knows.
Of course, it's not a good idea. You guys tell them because he's gonna be reminded every.
He loves his birthday, so he'll be
Who,
happy.
me?
Yeah.
I don't love my birthday. Gifts, celebrating. I'm not a big fan of that stuff. My family never did it.
You know what? My life, I never get. Our family we're not good to celebrate birthday, but as soon as I know my wife, she celebrate every year, and to all family.
Yeah.
Brothers, sisters, mom, father, her. Now have a son, so now celebrate his son. So,
Yeah. All his birthdays.
So now I am in that role, so I'm celebrating birthday for everyone, including mine. Yeah.
Benchmark workouts.
Hey guys, I appreciate you guys. We have really good talking.
All right.
Don't work too late.
Yeah, that's my goal. Not work too late.
All right. See ya.
All right. See ya, buddy. Bye.
I looked up the translation for mantra, but it's the same.
That's what I thought you were looking up, and then I was just trying to look it up.
Yeah,
Same
and it's
thing.
like there is no. Yeah, I was like trying to help him out there. I think we.
We have other people in here that speak Spanish, like Erica. I don't know why she didn't get it in, or Sam. Does Sam speak Spanish?
That's a great question. Where's he at?
I think he said he does. Kendall, she could have jumped in. She speaks Spanish. I feel like it's a California thing.
What, speaking Spanish?
Yeah.
Trill can't speak Spanish.
Yeah, but Trill's
Asian,
yeah, Korean.
And joining the Instagram. Where were you 2 seconds ago? We
needed somebody to translate.
We were just live with us. Sam, you're back in. All right, Sam's back in on the Instagram. Sam, we wanted to know if you speak Spanish.
I'm telling you, Sam doesn't know how to comment on Instagram. He's still watching or YouTube. I was trying to find my birthday wad and sugar wad. I just can't find it. Is there a spot to do that?
Your birthday watch. Just go to your birthday.
I'd have to change
Gyms.
switch gyms. Okay.
Sam does not speak Spanish.
Wow. Does Taryn?
I don't
Ken?
know. She
How do you say mantras in Spanish?
It's mantras. Erica, how do you say mantras in Spanish? We're trying to help Jose out. No one knows. I think it's just mantras.
Here's my birthday wad. I'll share it with you guys. This is what we're doing this year. I did this. It was rough.
50, 20. Zoom in here. Let's make this bigger. So June 12th, sneak peek at the WA. We got 6 rounds for time, an 800-meter run, 12 power cleans at 155, 115, and 25 pull-ups. And I'm sure it's kipping only. You can't butterfly.
Yeah. You could butterfly if you need to, but go for it. You'll rip your hand.
You're done the 6 rounds. You're going to buy out with 26 burpees, which will be incremented to 27 burpees, 28 burpees. This was 2 years ago.
No, 96 burpees. You're misreading it.
Oh, 96 burpees. All right, never mind. 96
So
burpees.
this is coming up. If you don't know what my birthday is, it's June the 12th. I did not complete it RX. I did 135. I would probably this year be doing less than 135. That year I had
cleans.
What?
What do you mean? You and Sam were just prepping cleans yesterday.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing that. I keep trying to get more work in, but it's just tough, dude. It's a tough world. It's a tough world. What other fucking benchmarks have I programmed? Gym
Sam
benchmarks.
says he's not kipping, he's butterflying.
Get out of here, dude. Where's Vince Lombardi's wad? I had Nancy Pelosi.
Should make Sam do switch grip kipping.
Yeah, we should. Here was I don't even know where that one went. Slovakia. I think some of these wads would just fucking destroy you guys. Some of the benchmarks. Sugar wad sucks. Just keep spinning.
It's dial up internet, dude. You got to talk to Harvey, the cable guy.
Where's the Vince Lombardi wad? Here we go.
This was in honor of our grandpa's death.
No, this one was Vince. I got to pull up. That's a good one to pull up. Prince. Let me see if this helps.
You did a hero watch for your dad? He's still alive.
I did his birthday wad.
Oh.
Where's Prince? The Prince. Why is Sugar Wad trash, dude?
You keep moving so fast. It's preparing the results.
What's it trying to prepare? Fetching results.
Do a hard refresh. Shift and then click the refresh button.
Shift and then the reset button. Okay. Gym benchmarks. Prince.
Ollie joined back up. I'm sure he's got a good mantra that he lives by.
Maybe there's an issue. The screen sharing. The Prince. It's never going to load. I can't even get it to load. Well, dude, what else you got for the chat?
We had another, subject we wanted to talk about. How much money is too much money?
Yes, we got through all of the questions. How much money is too much money? Do you feel that you need to be rich to live a good life?
No, I think I'm pretty close in terms of money right now.
Less money than what you have now, would you be unhappy?
No.
Very little money. Let's say you made under the livable wage within California. And I think that number is like 70-some thousand.
Ollie said he's thinking about what he signed up for and why he's going to die tomorrow. Ollie, you're going to be fine, dude.
Yeah, you're going to be fine, dude. What's he worried about?
Yeah, what are you worried about? You do CrossFit. You're in tip-top shape. You rested 4 days. You should be great.
He did rest a lot this week. Yesterday, strolled up. What did he say to you when he got to the gym?
Aaron says, as long as you didn't start with money, there is no such thing as too much.
So if you just keep acquiring more money, does life get harder? Does it stay the same? Does it get easier?
I think it's real easy to spend money. I think that's what we get caught up on.
But how much is like, there's got to be a line where it's like you can't spend as much as you're making.
No, there's no line, dude. Think about it. Let's say you buy a super yacht just to maintain that thing, or like if you're flying your private jet around, like you're burning in hundreds and thousands of dollars every flight.
Yeah, I get that, but like, let's look at a Musk or Zuckerberg. Hundreds of billions of dollars. Hundreds of billions, and they are just making that on the reg constantly. It doesn't go away. Like, they can try their hardest to spend money. Think about, go on Amazon and just think of all the things you could buy.
Yeah, but they ain't. This is what I'm telling you. They ain't shopping at Amazon, bro.
Okay, yeah.
The Rolex and the super yacht store down the street.
Okay, let's look at this. A Rolex. Let's call it a medium priced Rolex. Let's call it a.
George was telling me this. Some of these Russian dudes have not only a super yacht, but they also have another yacht that follows the super yacht that has all the jet skis, the helicopter on it, the fishing charter boats.
Yeah, and some of them have like security.
Port ship. Yeah, they like literally travel around in like a fleet of ships.
Yeah, and they still have hundreds.
Hundreds. If you have that type of money, you're not on Amazon.
I'm telling you, Sam would still be on Amazon. Trill, she'd still be on Amazon.
No way. She'll be on like highrollers.com.
Yeah, my sister Maggie, she'd still be on Amazon. Most people would. My point is, like, think about it this way. The most expensive Rolex watch, like, touches $1 million, let's call it, somewhere around $1 million plus. And the only reason it's more is like they're putting more shit into it, more diamonds. We'll call an average Rolex watch $100,000. Now I want you to let's take a person. Jeff Bezos. He's got $250 billion.
All right.
How many millions would he have to spend? How many Rolexes would he have to buy to spend $1 billion?
Probably a lot. 1 billion Rolexes.
There isn't that many manufactured. Like, that wouldn't even touch. Let's say, what's the average price of a Rolex? Can you Google that for me?
Well, what kind of Rolex? I mean, we're talking top tier Rolex. But my point is, I don't think he's spending on, like, you got to think about it like this. He's buying houses.
Right,
he's buying companies.
Cool. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, fine. But you got to remember, they're making money on those things.
My point is, it's easy to spend money. Like,
it's easy. But I'm telling you, once you're that rich, it's impossible.
No way.
I'm telling you, it's fucking what you would do. Think about it this way. Think about it this way. Who bought CrossFit? What's his fucking face?
Coca-Cola bought CrossFit.
Just to buy it, and they literally wrote it off as an expense. They have hundreds of billions of dollars.
Taryn's saying she just wants to squirrel all her money away and never spend it. She just wants to keep $2 billion. She's saving it.
She's never gonna spend it. For what reason? What happens if
forever,
like,
dude?
Just let's pick this. Sam, how much is a Porsche? Or anybody out there, Ollie, what's an expensive car price tag? I know there's expensive cars. Let's call like a $1 million Ferrari. Okay. And let's say Jeff Bezos. You want to go with Jeff?
Sure. This is also the same guy that owns rocket ships, and you're talking about Ferraris.
I want you to understand how impossible it is to spend that much money. He got divorced and he gave her.
Fixated on these one objects.
Okay, fine. Give me a list of fucking 10. Look up how much a rocket costs. His net worth is $203 billion. Okay. So where's the chat function? I want you to type out that.
Yeah. First of all,
How many what?
How much liquid does he have? Ollie, can you tell this guy what liquid means?
I want you to see in the chat. I'm going to type it out for you. 200 billion. I don't even know if I can do that.
All right.
200,000, 200 million, 200 billion. Okay. In the chat, I just put it in there. Now I want you to put $1 million. It's
Okay.
1,000, 1 million. Okay. Look how many more zeros there are in $1 billion. 200 billion.
Right. But if he bought 100 super yachts, he'd be broke.
That's not. No, I'm telling he wouldn't.
Tell me a price. A super yacht is 4.8 billion.
Okay. 4.8. And how many do you want him to buy?
I want him to buy 100,000.
There's not enough. They're going to be back ordered. So give me a realistic number.
Yeah, look at what a rocket ship cost.
But a super yacht, 4.8 billion. Let's say he buys 10. Hey Siri, what's 4.8 billion times 10?
4,800,000,000 times 10 is 48 billion.
Okay, so he still has 252 billion or 152 billion dollars to fucking front his costs on his 10 super yachts that he's gonna have parked around the world's coastlines.
Money to run. You got it. Yeah, you know how much a pink slip costs for a super yacht?
I know you're upset, man. I'm telling you, I know you're upset. You ain't gonna have the money owning CrossFit Ventura that Bezos has. I get it, okay? You gotta remember, did you figure out the jet cost yet?
Taryn is asking, are you turning down $400 billion?
Me? No, I'll never turn it down. I would take it.
She said you could save it, get the interest on it, double your money. Just she thinks Jeff Bezos is opening his damn savings account.
Let's even do this. So Jeff Bezos has $200 billion sitting in the bank based off of interest rates from the federal government. What's the interest? If he's in Apple savings, he puts his $200 billion into
Jeff
Apple
Bezos'
savings.
Net worth is $183 billion, but he only keeps $9 billion in cash. Only 5% of his net wealth.
Because he doesn't need more than that. Because don't forget, he is constantly bringing in $9 billion. So let's say he spends $100 million on bills a day, let's call it. So a month he's at we'll say 100, so he's at just over $1 billion a month in expenses, which is impossible. I'm telling you, it's impossible.
It's definitely possible.
I'm telling you, dude, it's not. I'd love to. I want you to spend the next. I write an AI to figure out because
you're looking at things in like transactional.
Hey Siri,
like a super
Siri,
yacht.
What is 200 billion times 4.5%? 200
billion times 4.5% is 9 billion.
So in interest on the daily, if he wanted to, because somebody would have to give him $9 billion if he said, I'm going to put my motherfucking money into my Apple's savings account through Goldman Sachs. And I want that 4.5% interest rate.
There's a limit to Goldman Sachs savings account.
Call it 100 million. He's making free money. I can't with you.
He would just, if that was a thing, he'd be even richer.
You fucking tech boys just think everything's about pressing buttons.
The point of the story is if Jeff Bezos wanted to, he could spend all of his money. He could just literally give it away.
And he'll just keep making money.
Let's say he gave $8
How many
billion
people are on Amazon a day?
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't own Amazon anymore.
What's he own?
He just owns a bunch of companies.
Okay. Let's put this in perspective. Let's go Elon. What's his net worth? My boy Elon. Let's say he
Elon
gets
is dropping right now because of Twitter.
Let's say he bought Twitter just for the fucks of it.
He didn't even want to buy it. He got
Yeah,
forced to it.
and he bought because he would have gotten sued and he figured it's a write-off.
190.
Yeah, the richest person right now is Mark Zuckerberg, who was just stated the other day that we know of. I'm sure there's some prince in Dubai that makes more than everybody, but moral of the story is, let's say Zuckerberg, every time a person goes in Facebook, let's say he gets $1. Facebook has 200 plus million people a day clicking into it. And it's a one-time charge. Everybody that goes in gives him $1 every day just for clicking into Facebook. One time. You can go into it 20 times a day, but you're only paying $1 a day.
Okay.
He's making hundreds of $1 million just off of that.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's only so many hours in the day to spend money. It's impossible to spend the money.
Let's say he owned 3 skyscrapers.
Mm-hmm. What's he doing with them? He's just watching them. People are paying rent in the skyscrapers.
No, he just has them. They're for.
That's fine. Yeah. Every time somebody clicks into Facebook, he's getting the. How much do you think a skyscraper costs?
Yeah, what do you think the property taxes on it? $2?
It don't matter.
No, it's skyscraper.
Yeah, they're not like, oh, because Bezos own it, we're gonna charge you $900 million for taxes just because it's you.
Fucking Procore comes in there and they're like, hey, the foundation is starting to rot. This thing could go down. We got to put a $2 billion job to fix it.
And he's
how much the road industry costs to build a bridge. It costs what?
I can't with this guy.
How much does it cost to build a bridge?
The bridge in Baltimore that fell is probably going to come in at $400 million.
400 million.
Yeah.
And
now put that in perspective.
Zuckerberg has 100,000 houses. They all have moats, and they all need this bridge.
This bridge also is being built over a span of, let's say, 5 years or 4 years. So 400 million a year, or 400 million divided by 4, $100 million a year to build it. Jeff Bezos on a regular day makes more money than that.
How do you ensure it doesn't fall down? You put maintenance into the bridge. What are the maintenance costs?
Not that much. Otherwise,
do you talk to these GCs about maintenance?
They don't do that. The DOTs do it. The Department of Transportation does it. The engineers, they go out there. The safety people. I just also want you to know that. Never mind. I thought it said June. Me and Bezos had the same birthday for a second. It's also from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, being rich, if I was rich, I'd walk in, I'd buy CrossFit, and I would buy a couple other things. Yeah, I don't know if I'd save it. I might shut it the fuck down. No, I would save it. I would buy 3 things.
How save it?
We'll have to dig into that on the next episode. But how would I save it? We'll save that. The investigation. I want you to write a business plan since you're an advocate about money. I like how we finished with the money topic because it really just goes to show. I don't know if I'd go to you for fucking money if I was in a dire need.
You should go to Taryn, dude. She's saving every little penny.
Yeah, what savings account does she have?
I don't know. What do you have?
What's our interest rates over there?
I'm at 5.25.
5.25 with whom?
With Goldman Sachs Marcus.
For your Apple card?
No. It's a separate Goldman Sachs account.
I have a Goldman Sachs too. Mine just dropped to 4.8.
Damn.
Yours had to have 2.
No, dude.
You sure?
Yeah. How'd yours drop?
I don't know. I got an email.
They didn't bring the interest rate down at all.
They had to have.
No, they're putting a freeze on it.
Motherfuckers.
You watch Jose V's Instagram ever, dude? He gives
you
look.
Fuck the gov. There's so many things, like even my taxes. Like it was BS. some beef to pick with some people.
Yeah, what do you think Jeff Bezos' taxes are like? You think they're $5?
No,
Two-
I don't think his businesses pay them out. Yeah, and also again, he doesn't give a flying fuck. Would you marry Bezos if you had to, just for the money?
As a man,
Yeah,
how much money we talking?
100 bill.
What does he want with me? Because this could get weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't want to dig into that. $100 billion.
Nah, it's like
one. You can get a super yacht.
making enough.
That
I'm content.
Goldman Sachs Marcus interest account really getting you close to that 100 bill. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same boat as you. Could get weird. There's all those other shit. What was that stuff that Rocco used to love? What was his fucking name? The guy who bought the private island and brought people there.
Oh, Epstein.
Yeah, fucking nuts.
Epstein. I always get them confused.
Yeah.
Epstein.
Yeah. There's like a thing on one of those shows, Netflix. Well, coming up on the hour and a half mark. Any
But
last words?
How
What's
much
my
money?
How much money is enough?
Yeah.
Give me $1 million and I'll be okay.
And then how much money is too much money?
Yeah, living in California, you need more than $1 million. I want 100 million.
All right. 100 million. I give it to you. What are you doing?
I'm going to somewhere where I can just let that dollar fucking ride.
Where?
I don't know. Thailand, Vietnam, Costa Rica. I don't know. I mean, that's the issue. Like at my age, your age, like $100 million is probably enough, but depends.
Will you be happy in Thailand?
I don't know. I mean, $100 million.
Your
I could
mountain
buy
bike.
it. I would buy, let's say I moved to Montana, $10 million right there to buy a house, a bougie house, take care of it. I'd need more than 100 mil.
Yeah.
But to be a modest person, I mean, no, that's a bullshit fucking lie. I could just be a modest person with 100 mil in the bank and literally be fine. Because, like, do you think in your lifetime you're going to make $100 million?
This is my point of why it's so easy to spend money, right? So you're going to go to Montana, right? You're going to buy your mansion. That's how much did you spend on that? His connection's bad. We lost him. The money conversation was too much there, chat. Maybe he'll come back. There he is. All right. So you go to Montana, right? 4 million on the house. You got 40 acres. You're all by yourself. You get jealous of Sam and I hanging out. So you fly us in.
Who?
You pay us our Sam and I.
Oh, I didn't know who that was. Go ahead.
Just report. So now you got to pay our full salary for life, like jobs to pay us to live there.
Okay.
And then Dolly said he's glad we lost him. Then you also need to afford the things we want to buy as a group for the land.
Why am I responsible for paying for you guys?
Oh, because you wanted this.
What?
You wanted us there.
Oh, well, I mean, my life would be different. $100 million is a lot of motherfucking money.
Yeah.
Like some people don't even graze the $1 million
CrossFit.
mark. Huh?
Plus you bought CrossFit.
Oh, now I have a business.
Yeah.
It's a whole different ballpark now, a whole different fucking landscape.
Yeah. Juggle the struggles of that.
I'll put together a proposal and a business plan for you, and I'll have to present it.
You're going to have to on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll just put together a business plan. I just want you to again look to the right where it says 200 billion and then 1 million.
I see it. I see it there.
Just think about this also. Why are we buying houses for $1 million in California?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking scams. It's a fucking
Just for
scam.
one house.
Just for a house. And not even nice ones. You don't even get a yard.
No.
So sad. So fucking sad.
But if you're in the market and you're here in California looking for a house, I want to plug Ollie at Remax Gold Coast. Hit him up.
Gold Coast Remax is actually one of our sponsors. Is it not?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
Doesn't he own it?
No, he doesn't own it. Not yet.
They're not one of our sponsors, chat. Sorry about that.
All right, we're
All right,
at
dude.
9 minute mark.
Yeah, we're at the 90-minute mark. Call it there.
Any last minute callers? Feel free to give a ring, give us your mantra. Luke, you're going to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
We'll be back next Sunday on schedule.
On schedule. I know they were privileged this week with 2.
Yeah, well, this is our sub Sunday.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube.
Like on Spotify. Give us a 5-star rating. Yeah, if you're like a viewer and you haven't fucking rated us yet, like, the fuck you doing? Like, fucking rate us. All right, dude. GG's.
GG's.